Today, JTV is brought to you by the gold standard in LED lighting, ACOLYTE Technologies. Contact your local wholesaler for all the great products from ACOLYTE. This week, JTV comes to you from underwater with a Submerged Rose Centerpiece that's easy to create. So for today's project, we'll create the base of our vase first, and that's the trickiest part. I've selected a vase from Accent Decor that has room inside for our rose to be. We have our rose that I selected, a great happy hour from Euphoria Roses, and we want it to sit about there inside the vase. Now what I'm going to do is cut it off flush at the bottom rather than making a slanted cut. So I'm just going to use my knife to cut it across straight. The reason I'm cutting it across straight is because we're going to use a flower frog to mount our rose, just like that. We'll turn our vase on the side. Because the flower frogs are created with a lead base on the bottom, we want to be very careful when we're putting it inside our crystal vase. We don't want to break the vase. So we'll take this and slide it in the side. Just like that. And then ease it down to the bottom. And our rose is in there like that. We also want to use some decorative stones to get that great chartreuse color down in the bottom of the vase. I have some of the decorative Koei stones. I used the lime green ones because that color is so great at the bottom of the vase. I went ahead and rinsed them off too, just so there would be no debris inside the water. Placing a few at the top neck, and we'll slowly stand this up. To get those to fall to the bottom. I'll do it one more time. So that we raise the level of the stones at the bottom. That's going to be perfect. We can level those out. And now we simply add water. I'm going to pour the water slowly into the vase. There. You'll notice that the water magnifies the rose itself, and because we have the stem strategically placed in the flower frog at the bottom, it weights the rose down. We can use other alternatives. We could tie stones to the bottom of the rose itself using decorative wire. We can do other things, but we always have to weight the rose. If we don't weight the rose, it would float to the top of the vase. So now we're ready for our topper. We use several different types of Euphoria roses. We've placed them into a large artesian sphere, and we've left an area the same size as the top of the vase. That allows it to set securely, and the roses themselves help hold the sphere in place. Our final step is to add some decorative wire. Cutting off a length of the wire, and I'm going to wrap it around the base. Then we'll extend the wire out and around. And weave it around using the natural curve of the wire to bring it around the vase itself. I've chosen the chartreuse green aluminum wire again because it coincides with the rocks at the bottom, and our eye will be drawn to that great chartreuse green color. We'll insert that at the top and then form fit this around the vase. Because the aluminum wire is so pliable and we've secured it at the top and the bottom, we can shape it around the vase itself. To illuminate this, we'll use the new ACOLYTE square illuminator. ACOLYTE sets the gold standard for LED lighting, and with the special LED lights that are arranged in a square in the bottom of this, that square matches the same base on our accent decor vase. It gives great reflective quality, and it will light this whole piece up. It's a really interesting way for us to create a special enhancement that shows off one singular flower. Submerged flowers are a hot, hot trend in today's marketplace, and this makes that rose look just beautiful. So, until next week, keep having fun with flowers.